Hey, guys are here with another Trailer Trash and Game Edition. Here with me is Baltimore, Guy, and Danny, bringing you Star Wars Battlefront II. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I I'm an indie guy. I
Oh my god.
generally play indie games for the most part. Uh, but lately, there's been a few AAA titles that are about to drop. You know that meme that's going around? It's like the guy that's walking with the girl and turning and looking at the other girl.
Yeah,
It's
Yes.
yeah.
like that's me with indie games, and then like Star Wars Battlefront 2 walk by.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
Yes.
let's show you just okay. I'm gonna now the trailer we're gonna watch is the single player trailer, which is a big deal, being that Battlefront One had no single player.
Mhm.
So I have got it up and I am about to hit play
Okay.
now.
Beep beep.
Oh, this is
What a,
in-game
oh wow.
footage. This is
In-game
this is
footage.
in.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
said in engine, so it might
Or
be
game engine,
the
right?
engine on a PC, not like running off a system.
Rebellion cannot be allowed to persist.
The Palpatine voice is solid.
Allowed to persist.
Well done, well, Lord Vader. Oh wow.
Oh.
Now, if you know what's cool is the stories from a rebel, not the rebel, the Empire,
Imperial.
the
Yeah,
Imperial
Imperial. Yep.
perspective.
Well, I guess we'll build a third one.
Yeah,
Wow.
I want to talk, but I just also want to just stare. I'll wipe the drool off my chin.
You stare. Cause you care.
It's just the
Hmm.
amazing.
This is not our mission.
Oh.
Oh.
You take orders from me.
Yeah.
I love those creepy proxies that have Palpatine's face on it.
Yeah,
Right.
that was cool.
I mean, it is absolutely amazing looking.
Yeah, and I gotta catch my breath here.
It looks so much like a movie. The
Yeah.
quality of the graphics, the matching the voice with the movement and everything. I mean, this feels so much like you're playing a movie, more so than any game prior to this that I've seen and that I've played myself. I mean,
And
wow.
Battlefront One kind of had that same illicit response when it first came out, and this
Right.
just kind of took that graphically to the next level. Like they
That
went,
seems like it. Yeah.
because like in the first Battlefront, they went to the actual forest where they filmed the indoor, speeder bike,
Mm-hmm.
chases and everything, and actually filmed footage and scanned the trees to make sure it was as authentic as possible. And they've taken that to the next level with this, and I'm telling you, you watch this and it's like there's really no need for another game system to come out. You know,
Right.
if this is what current gen systems outside Nintendo needs to catch up and reach this level of power. But outside of that, we're not going to need another system for another 5 to 10 years. I mean, I don't see the need for it outside of just more memory, but that's it. I mean, if we can get this level of quality game now on the systems that we currently have, I mean, mic drop, done. It's PS4 for life.
Until PS4 Pro and PS4 4K and PS4 so on and so forth. I think that it's just we're going to go up in resolution. I think that's all they can do for right now
Yeah,
until
it's gonna be lock 60 frame rates at nothing lower than 1080p. It'll be 1080p and up, 4K, and
VR.
yeah,
I mean, could you
VR
imagine
ready.
playing this game in VR?
Augmented reality.
Oh, yeah, augmented reality, right? Amazing. And so, I mean, we're gonna see all three eras, right? I mean, you could play as Kylo Ren, you could play as Luke. I mean, all sorts of different kind of characters from all different films.
Yeah, all the eras are represented in the game.
But you're playing as an Imperial person.
Yeah.
And if you're playing
in the single player,
yeah, in the single player you are. In the multiplayer, you get to choose your character, choose their alignment, and choose their path. So even your online character grows and gets stronger, and is customized by your actions as you play through the game.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
And this isn't the first time that a Star Wars game has allowed you to play as the bad guy. There's been Star Wars TIE Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
The Force Unleashed,
that was cool.
Yeah, with Galen Merrick. He was originally bad as Vader's proxy, and then had the choice towards the end to either go with that or not.
The Star Wars Lego games allow you to play as the bad guys.
Oh yeah.
So it's not too new, but it's never looked better.
Well, and I think the storyline is going to be way more encompassing with this, and it'll be interesting. I mean, I like that it's a female character. It's gonna give a whole new perspective, I think, from their side of, wow. I mean, she turns around and sees the Death Star blowing up, and it's. God, that's an amazing visual.
Yeah, it's like she just saw her friends and family die.
Right, right. Yeah. So what will she do beyond that? It's gonna be an amazing journey, I think, and just stunning. The visuals were just so stunning.
Well, I think
that.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, guy. But the one thing that kind of dawned on me as I was watching this is, in all the Star Wars films, and I feel like it kind of carries over into the games as well, all the heroes are never masked. But every single one of the villains wears a helmet or a mask or something obscuring their face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure, obviously, that's by design. But it's one of those things that just hit me as I was watching this trailer. You see her for the moments when they need her to react to things. But then when she's ready to battle, she puts the helmet on, she puts all that stuff, armor, whatever, and does battle. So that was kind of an interesting just moment for me to recognize. But
this is taking place in the last few moments of Return of the Jedi, and there's 30 years worth of events that take place between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens, especially since that happy ending that took place in Return of the Jedi is no longer official or even long term. It will be very interesting to see what's going to take place and kind of see some of those puzzle pieces filled in, because there's so much right now we still don't know, and especially from the Empire standpoint, whereas they thought they had a pretty decisive victory. They had the Death Star destroyed, Darth Vader's dead, Palpatine's dead. They're basically broken at this point, so, and on the run. So it will be interesting to see how surviving Imperial soldiers will be reacting to this.
That's true, yeah. And you're right. Like, there is a 30-year untold story that we have going on. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of glimpse we get into that period. But yeah, so I think it's really interesting. I think you're right, Kaiser. The graphics are really, really incredible, and the cinematic version of it, feels very cool. So, like I've talked about before, as soon as I do get a system, I do think I would, really enjoy playing this game.
No,
So
you're gonna have to choose the light side, the Xbox One, which is white, or the dark side, the PS4, which is black.
there we go. That is a choice. I have to choose wisely then.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, the toughie.
The dark side has cookies, though, so I'm just saying.
Ah, okay.
The only thing I find regrettable about this new game is that EA still isn't stepping up to the Switch and doing Nintendo support. The Switch is more of a high-powered system, and while I know that it doesn't quite fully match up to Xbox and PS4, it's almost there now, as opposed to it just wasn't there before. And I just find it a little unfortunate that they can't just slightly tone it down for Nintendo players.
Nope.
You can't tone this down. You can't put this, under a bushel in a box.
Under a bushel? Is that some fancy New York slang for something? You best put that in a bushel.
Well, I got PS4, so I'm fine. I just wanted to be able to play it on the go as well, which I thought would be fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, get one of those car adapters and put a
cart to push around my PS4.
Yeah.
Long extension cord.
I get a generator and
a battery pack or something.
How do you get the Last Jedi Heroes pack? Because you get Kylo Ren and Rey, but how?
You have to pre-order it.
Yeah, you got to throw money down before it comes out.
Ah.
Yeah, but usually it's only like $5-10 you put down, right?
Right, and a lot of times you can buy the pre-order stuff in game. Mm-hmm. So it's basically you get it for free if you commit to them that you're going to buy the game.
Ah, okay.
But if you don't get the game till later, they don't want to keep you from that content, so they generally let you buy it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But you have to commit in the form of a promise ring or $5. So you gotta let your love is true. So I'm just letting you know.
No color beads and glass. No.
But maybe a $5 promise ring.
Ah.
That's $5. So, that's $5 of Cracker Jack. Well, not anymore. Those are all digital.
Where you get your Cracker Jack from?
Time machine.
The single player focus that this game has, you can only play on the Empire side, right?
Well, you play whatever story arc that they have in there for her.
Right. It may switch around.
Okay.
We don't know yet. I guess they haven't shown enough game footage from that to kind of get a general idea.
You think they're going to make people sympathetic towards the Empire?
Yeah.
Well, everyone's the hero of their own story, so...
Right.
But is that good, making the Empire look good? I mean, don't we need to see them as an oppressive, evil force that, you need to rebel against? I mean, if we start showing that, maybe they actually have some good ideas and they're not all bad.
Yeah. I just think that within the fandom itself, there are people who side with the rebels and there are people who side with the Imperial. So I think there's, if you look at all of the Star Wars games as a whole, there has been a lot more that have focused on the rebel side of the story. Mm-hmm. And this is a way for them to give the Imperial fans a little bit more of playtime in the sandbox, so to speak.
And I get that, and I love the fact they're telling a story from that perspective. I'm just saying, as a character, the Empire's supposed to be all bad. They're supposed to be something to rebel and fight against. Now, if you start showing that they're not all bad, there's actually a lot of good people there, then you look back and it's like, well, the rebels are just murderous scum. What are they really rebelling against? Is it really such a bad thing to be under the Empire?
Right.
To have rules that everyone is adherent to.
Right. And in the fandom, there are Star Wars fans who feel like that. They feel that the rebels are really the bad guys.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's conversations and discussions have been had and will continue to be had about those.
That's interesting, and of course, nothing is ever, that black and white.
Right.
Stark. There has to be some sort of, playing ground, middle kind of thing happening. But it should be. I'm intrigued by it, and I'm interested in it. So delayed cash. But as soon as I get a system, I think this would be pretty fun. Wait, can you do 2 players?
It's multiplayer. It's multiplayer.
But multiplayer, like a friend sitting on the couch with me.
Only on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So the PC version you can't, but there is split screen co-op for
console.
Yeah, for console owners.
Then so more on it now.
Yeah, comes out November 17th, and I'm hopefully going to be there day one. I've been looking forward to this game for quite a long time, and I'll be on Xbox One, but that's fine. I mean, I'm going to play this single player campaign first anyway, so I won't be too focused on multiplayer yet. But I'm excited about it for sure.
Yeah, well, maybe we should, because I'm going to be there. I'll be there the night before day one. I'm sure there's going to be a midnight launch somewhere. I haven't put my money down on it yet, but I have, as long as you put the money down before it releases,
right,
you get the pre-order stuff. So I'm going to get the pre-order bonuses. I'll probably get the deluxe edition because they can't just release a game anymore.
No.
Like Assassin's Creed Origins, I swear has like 9 different versions coming out.
Wow.
A little expensive.
Yeah, there's like the $59.99 all the way up to like I think $499 version of the game. And each different tier comes with something a little different, little extra bonus. So I think that is the extreme side. Just having a single deluxe tier, version of the game is like $10 more. That's not too bad.
Right.
So yeah, I'm in. I may not be able to do much video work around the first week this comes out. It might be a blank window in my square.
Right.
I'll just put.
There might be a Total Geek Live hiatus.
Yeah.
Sometime in November.
Yeah. Just putting that out there. That could happen. I haven't really sat down and just got into a game since Injustice 2, and then before that, Mass Effect Andromeda. And I think this is. And I hate online multiplayer games.
Mm-hmm.
And since that's really the biggest part of this, it's a huge testament to how attractive this game looks to be, with all the space battles and ground battles and choose your side and the epic characters and now the single player mode. I mean, that was the nail in the coffin, or my wallet's coffin for me. So it's ramen noodles for a month and sitting in front of this TV playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Damn you, EA.
So you're saying that all this game needed was a red wig, and you would have been even more down?
Man, where's my wallet? Let me start throwing money.
Guy, what about you?
It's going to be interesting. It's been a while since I played a Star Wars game that depicts the Empire in a more positive light. I think the last game I did that was Disney Infinity, where I let Darth Vader ride the logs from Splash Mountain. So that was pretty positive. It's true. Sometimes teacups.
I need to see more about that.
Sometimes teacups, and sometimes the little caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, but usually the log. But jokes aside, yeah, I will definitely be picking that up. I want to. It looks like a great game. Me personally, I'm more curious about the story standpoint and just kind of, again, I'm all about the lore, so I want to see where they kind of piece this in and what clues this kind of reveals about what happened in that 30-year time span.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm more excited for a single player campaign. That's just kind of how I am. But I will play the online campaigns just to see. And yeah, I'm definitely down for it. I'll definitely see if.
We should put our gamer tags down in the description below if you want to find us online and play with us.
Me too. Find mine.
It's way at the bottom. Just keep scrolling.
Right on top of that.
But yeah, so we're all in at some point. You know, some day one, some midnight premiere, some a year or two down the road.
I hope not. That's sad. Sad.
As soon as possible, we'll be joining.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cash all around for this game-centric trailer trashing. So thank you for tuning in. Let us know how you feel down in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Click that little subscribe button, hit that little bell to make sure you get notifications when new videos go up. Generally about 3 or more a week right now. So
things are happening.
Things are happening. We're delivering, and it's all for you. You're why we're doing this.
That's right.
So subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you in the next video. It's all geek to us. Bye.
And with any good Star Wars story, make sure that you always shoot first.
Ah!